Oh, hello. My name is Jason Madison, and I want to thank you for joining me today. I would love to share with you this book that I find very wonderful. It is called Victor Overcomes His Fear, a Hunter Syndrome Story. In a town called Sunnyside, where our story begins, lives Victor and Vanessa, a pair of siblings. Victor and Vanessa go to school each day, Victor in a wheelchair that still lets him play. Though sometimes they bicker like all siblings do, Victor loves Vanessa and she loves him too. Victor looks forward to seeing his friends at school, especially his best friend Noah, who is funny and cool. Victor also loves learning, most of all about space. Yet, sometimes at school, he can feel out of place. Victor is a boy who is bright, kind, and smart, yet he has a condition called Hunter Syndrome that sets him apart. People with Hunter Syndrome are missing something, a thing called an enzyme that helps keep the body working. The enzyme is like a leaf blower that's working all day. It blows away all the leaves in the garden so you have room to play. If someone has Hunter Syndrome, it doesn't work quite right, so the leaves pile up from morning to night. Victor's mom takes him to appointments each week where he sees his older friend Jackson, who is caring and sweet. Jackson is there because he has Hunter Syndrome too. They chat and play games until their sessions are through. Although they don't experience Hunter Syndrome the exact same way, they feel united and strengthened by what they go through each day. When he goes to the clinic, another of his favorite parts is seeing Nurse Nancy with her kind smile and heart. Seeing Dr. Dan is also a lot of fun, especially the candy he gets when the appointment is done. One day in Sunnyside, while he's just rolling along, Victor's ear begins to hurt, and he wonders what's wrong. His parents tell him not to worry, and that everything will be okay, but they should go see Dr. Dan without further delay. Dr. Dan looks carefully at Victor's ear and tells him he'll need surgery to help him hear clear. He explains to Victor with the kindest of smiles that even though it's scary, it will all be worthwhile. To feel much better, my little friend, you'll need to sleep through surgery from start to end. Through dreams and rest, your pain will mend, and you'll be back to causing mischief by next weekend. All of a sudden, Victor feels scared, as he realizes that he feels unprepared. Although he's had surgery, he's never had to sleep through it. How would he find the courage to do it? At his next appointment, Jackson sees his friend frown. Something is wrong. He can tell his friend is feeling down. "What's wrong?" Jackson asks with a voice full of worry. Victor's mom explains calmly without any hurry. Victor will need surgery to fix his painful ear, but the idea of sleeping through it has brought him lots of fear. All of a sudden, Victor shouts, "I'm scared!" so he can tell his friend that he feels unprepared. Then Jackson shares his own story in a calming tone. "Everything will be all right, and you won't be alone. I've had to sleep through surgery in the past too, and I know the doctors will take good care of you. The doctors had to remove a lump on my belly, and although I was scared, they were all so friendly. The doctors will give you medicine, and it will help you to doze. It's called anesthesia. It will relax you from your head to toes. Through a tiny tube or mask, they'll deliver it just right, and you will fall asleep gently, just like a normal night. While you rest, they'll watch over you with care and make sure all goes well with your repair. As you awaken slowly, you might feel a bit dazed, but there's no need to worry, as this will quickly fade. After this chat, Victor feels calm and collected, his friend's words in his head making him feel strong and protected. On the day of the surgery, the staff are extra kind, which puts his mind at ease and helps him unwind. He heads into surgery with his head held high, gives his parents a big hug, and then waves them goodbye. The doctors prepare the medicine to help Victor sleep, which will let him settle into a slumber so deep. He begins to feel oh so tired and oh so slow, and before he knows it, the dreams freely flow. When his surgery is over and he begins to stir, Victor opens his eyes, and by his side he sees her, his sister Vanessa, with Jackson and Noah. They've all been there waiting for his eyes to open. Vanessa says to him with her face full of joy, "You are so brave, little brother. You deserve a new toy." As a reward for his bravery, they give Victor a gift, which makes him smile widely and makes his heart lift. A brave astronaut with a heart saying, "You did it." He's filled full of love from their kind and generous spirits. Victor is suddenly filled with an overwhelming pride, with his family and friends all there by his side. Knowing he overcame what made him so scared, he felt ever so grateful for what his friends shared. Thank you very much for sharing the story of Victor and his family with me today.